Hello, let's talk about the event. Uh, uh, uh. Okay, funny intro's over. Okay, now let's talk about two different things. We're going to talk about the tournament and we're going to talk about the event. Now, I have already covered in some detail the fusion and my feelings on this character, as well as the fusion in my previous video. I'll reiterate them here just over the next 10 seconds or so for you, in case you haven't seen that, which is she is a good, not great character. I like her, interesting passive, couple interesting moves. If you happen to have the majority of the characters towards this fusion already, or you don't have to go majorly out of your way, or you just really like the character, by all means, go for her. Other than that, I'm probably not going to commit to getting her. Now, there are going to be, in my opinion, two major roadblocks to acquiring this character, one of which is going to be this character here. This new epic, which we can get from the tournament, which we'll talk about in a moment. And then the other one is going to be Rage Monger, this guy here, which we can only get from an upcoming event or from a Void Shard. So if you are going to go for her, you're going to need these two characters. Now, this is where we start to get into kind of the controversial part of the event. In order for that one epic character, in order to acquire him, we're going to need to get 10,000 points in the champion training tournament. Now, let's talk about the pros, and then we're going to talk about the cons of this. The pros is we are not competing against other people to acquire this character, meaning these are instanced rewards. Everybody can acquire this character, assuming they can get the 10,000 points. I like that. We're no longer competing against other people to acquire one of the characters through a tournament. Good change. Now we're going to talk about the cons. The cons of this is we can only acquire points through the tavern. This makes it highly unintuitive because what we have to do then is if we want to maximize our efficiency, we have to go and level a character, say to like 59 or, just before the next level, right? Then you go and you grab a brew or a level 1 character or something and you throw it in there to complete the level, bang onto the next one, and now you get points for that. And then you go in here and when you're upgrading them, you get points for using the chickens or normal people or whatever and crunching them and upgrading it. See 50 tournament points. But you don't get tournament points from the campaign, meaning if you're leveling characters in the campaign for the normal event, the normal champion training event, because they're running them simultaneously, the tournament and the event at the same time, they do not combine. Okay, you don't get points for both at the same time for the campaign. You have to do the campaign and then do the tavern separately. This is kind of counterintuitive, and I don't like that. That's my personal con. Okay, but I understand why they did it. They probably want to sell brew packs, and that's where the paywall is going to be. Okay, so that character we were just talking about is probably, there's going to be 2 paywalls for this event. I think that's paywall number 1, if for brews or character crunching, etc. Now, the Champion Chase tournament, I actually like a pretty good deal. I don't think this is difficult to do. I haven't purchased any packs at all, even though I normally do shard openings. I haven't been doing any of those at all. I already have 500 points just from clan boss shards, etc. I don't think that's too bad. 1,500 points is reasonable in order to acquire the character, and if you go to 2,000 points, you can get an epic book here. I think this is very easily doable. If you have shards saved up, or if you're willing to put in a few bucks, or if you're willing to just grind through like a whole ton of mystery shards. I won't say this is easily doable for free to play, because I think most of these events are never targeted at free to play people. They're targeted to light to medium spenders to try to convert them to a heavier spender is what I believe they're focusing on here. So I don't think that one's as bad. I think the training tournament is harder, but obviously it's for a week as compared to this one ends here in just a couple of days. Okay, so now let's talk about the event. Okay, now the events I think are not as bad as the tournaments. This event, well, let's talk about the pros and cons of the training event. Okay, let's do the pros first. One is I believe they've gotten better with the rewards. All 4 of the rares required for one of the fusions of the epics are all right within here. So we can easily grab them, access them, one event, bang, no problem. On top of that, instead of just ending it at 20,000 points, they gave you additional rewards at 25 and 30 in case you wish to go above and beyond, instead of just going to the last character like we did with the Towering Titan. So you do have some additional opportunity to go above and beyond if you want to go like 25 and 30, and you get a legendary book, which is great. Sacred Shard, that's great. Okay. Either way, all of this is kind of a moot point. Okay, because my major feedback, my takeaway from this is it doesn't really matter. These fusions are great, these temporary fusions, that's cool, okay, whatever. People probably would have liked it way better if it was a Skull Crusher, but to be honest, these are not what I think we need to continue to drive the hype of the game. Just personally, how I view these limited time fusion events like the Foley one is I see this like another pack is opening up in the store. Okay, I basically see it as they're this isn't necessarily a bad thing. I don't get mad about these things. It's just whether or not I really think it's what we need or what I think would interest people. And it's that I see this as another pack offering. It's something they are giving us as a chance to purchase, pursue, or trade resources for. That's what I see it as. Because one way or another, even if you don't spend money in the game, you are kind of purchasing this character. If you do the event, you're just paying these resources for it. And I don't really find excitement in these type of events because it's like hitting level 50 and buying the level 50 pack. You don't feel like it's an event that you're given anything. It's you earned it, now claim it. We still have to claim it. Like, I just see this as another $100 pack opening, only instead of spending $100, it's going through the grinding effort. And that, that's cool and that's fine. And you should be rewarded for playing the game, obviously. And you should be rewarded for, grinding in the game. And you should have a reason to actually accomplish things in the game. That is fine. But think about it this way, okay? What if we had another event that was something just different entirely? Instead of just getting like another random legendary character, what if this was you can trade in, you grind up like 30 potions of each superior or something during a 2-week period, and you can trade them all in for 20 legendary books. Just something insane. Or have an event where if you go through all of these events, if you get like tokens, let's say the very final reward is you get a blue affinity, like a magic affinity token, and then you do the other event and you get spirit affinity token, and then you get force affinity token, and when you get all 3 of them, you can put it in and it pays you out like 50 ancient shards or something. You know what I mean? Like, why does every event have to be, okay, well, we're going to buy this one character, buy this other character, buy this other character, and buy this other character, or grind for them with energy we purchase, and then you trade them all in for one other thing. Because in all honesty, I'm not interested in spending 2 weeks for this character. It's more of like, what am I excited to do in the game? Right now, I just don't want to focus what I want to do in the game for this hot dog character. I'm honestly not interested in it. I'm sorry. Other people may be. If that's fine, I'm more of a positive guy. People have continually, told me I'm a Plarium apologist, but it's what I actually feel is I'm honest when I think something's great is going on, and I've been honest when I said I like the events they're doing, and I'm going to be honest now and say I don't like this one. I think we had the Foley event. I think we've had long grindy stuff before. I think we need something to keep the people interested, engaged, have it mixed up in something exciting. And honestly, I maybe it's just me. Please leave in the comments. Let me know if you feel this way or not. I'm seeing the majority of people agreeing with me, but maybe I'm biased because I'm just seeing the ones people are saying. But the majority of the people that I have seen talking about this event will say, yeah, she's a cool character. Most people like the character is the thing. Most people think the character is cool. But most people at the same time would not trade the time, energy, effort, resources for the character. Or it's an opportunity missed. Here's the thing. I'm a content creator. I want more people coming to the game. Like I want 10,000 new people to come into the game all of a sudden because we have a great event and there's great marketing for it and PR, word of mouth. I'm playing on my phone. The person next to me is like, what's that game? Whatever, We need that, and I don't think Molly Tankard is going to bring more people into the game, and I don't think Molly Tankard is an event that makes people excited enough to really log in for 2 weeks in a row to get her. And I think if I had to give feedback, my Gemro, in a nutshell, feedback is going to be, I think we need better types of events. I think these type of events have been played out. I think they were fine with, maybe the Foley event went terribly, but at least we got the Rosin Fusion out of it. I think the idea and the concept has been played out. I would like to see some innovation. You guys have a fantastic game. I love your art in the game. The art's fantastic. I love the animation. I love the freedom that we have of going into all different aspects of the game. You guys have a great game. I am a fan of your game. Please help bring more people to this game by mixing it up and bringing some more innovation to the game, please. But again, thank you. I am a fan of your game, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to have feedback by being a player and moderator, and I hope this feedback is helpful. Okay, guys, please leave comments. I would ask for your feedback as well. I do read all of your feedback, and the ones that are reasonable, well thought out, intelligent feedback, I typically read, and I think that's great feedback, and a lot of times I repeat what I am hearing from you guys back so that Plarium directly hears it. So I do encourage you to leave your well thought out, intelligent feedback. So I thank you guys very much for watching this video. If it was a video that was interesting to you, please leave a thumbs, a like, a comment, a subscribe, a YouTube's, a hashtags, all the stuffs, so I can have the stuffs. Okay, bye.